Hello and welcome to Temple Update. I'm Seth Wozniak.
And I'm Jade Franks. Temple University has had its fair share of protests. Last month, students rallied outside of Sullivan Hall in protest of athletic cuts. Sullivan Hall is a frequent site for protests, but what most students are unaware of is that rallies like these go against Temple University's policy.
So how do you know your protest isn't violating Temple's policy? Temple Update's Aryann Cuda has the answer.
We're not here trying to get covered. We're here trying to learn, trying to get this knowledge the best way.
Temple students stand their ground outside of Sullivan Hall as they protest the termination of the contract of African American Studies professor Dr. Anthony Monteiro. Although the content of the protest was not an issue, the space that the demonstration occupied was. The university has several steps to gain permission to rally on campus. Student Center Director Jason Levy says you have to reserve one of the outside reserved sites.
If they want to request space, we ask them what they're going to do with the space. And the way that the policy states is if you want to use space on Temple's campus, and it's space that we manage, go to our reservations website, make a request for space. We'll process that request for space in 3 to 5 days.
Although many students understand that freedom of speech is a constitutional right, most were unaware of the protocols regarding protesting here on Temple's campus.
It's freedom of speech, just be able to say what you want, wherever you want, and not have to go through reserving anything.
I don't think that's necessary. You shouldn't have to apply for space.
Although Sullivan Hall is not an approved site, there are specific outdoor locations open for reservation, including Paulette Walk and the Bell Tower. For those who don't know to request space, the university will issue a warning for a first-time offense. Depending on the size and nature of the demonstration, members may be asked to leave campus property. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Aryann Cuda.
For baseball, softball, men's gymnastics, and men's indoor and outdoor track, the upcoming season will be their last. Temple student government is providing support for the athletes affected by the athletic cuts. Head to templestudentgovernment.org to check out their Affected Student Athletes tab. The student government is encouraging students to attend all sporting events this spring to show their support.
As part of Temple's Cherry and White Week, Temple Student Government has organized the second annual Owls on the Hill. Students will be given the chance to head over to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania on April 29th and discuss the budget that public universities will receive.
This is something we've done every year to really shore up support in the legislature, make sure elected officials really know Temple and know Temple students when it comes time to vote on our appropriation.
Temple's Office of Public Affairs is offering a series of workshops to prepare participants for the event. The workshops review budget terminology as well as issues concerning Temple funding programs. So Jade, I bet you can't guess what today is. I can't even believe it myself.
I'm pretty sure I have a good idea, but let's go live to Melissa Steininger, who is live on Leocor's Walk. Melissa, do you know what today is?
I do, guys. Today is the day. Winter is gone and spring is finally here. I'm currently on Leocor's Walk, and it is one of the nicer days that we've been seeing in a while. It's currently about 50 degrees out, and although there are some clouds overhead, it'll be a mostly sunny day. Temperatures will reach up to about a high of 56. And although we've been having some crazy weather lately with snow one day and sun the next, Frank the frat boy has on a lighter jacket for today, but he hasn't put away his winter coat just yet because the weather has been so unpredictable. With spring finally here, let's hope that the warm weather is here to stick around. I'll have your 5-day forecast and what to expect coming up. But for now, on Leocor's Walk, I'm Melissa Steininger, Seth and Jade. Back to you guys.
Today marks the first day of spring. Although we're seeing a spike in temperatures, the Temple community is still dealing with the long winter. The university gave professors and students the opportunity to make up snow days. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday classes can be held Wednesday evenings. Tuesday and Thursday classes can be made up Thursday nights after 5 p.m. Professors also have the option to post extra lectures on Blackboard for students to view.
With springtime, ma'am.
Temple University is celebrating an anniversary on the other side of the globe. Temple Update's Adam Glazer is in Tokyo with the story.
We are the only study abroad program in the non-English speaking world. We are the only ones.
The Fox School of Business found themselves climbing the charts once again. The 2015 U.S. News and World Report ranked Fox at number 48 for best graduate school in the country. Fox rose 10 spots since the last poll. The Fox School of Business and University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School are the only two business schools in the Philadelphia area that were ranked.
Former President Bill Clinton will be traveling down Broad Street, making a stop at the Leacour Center. President Clinton will be the 9th U.S. president to deliver a keynote address at the university. Students with a valid OWL card can pick up their free tickets at the Leacour Center. Non-Temple students can purchase tickets at the box office or online. The event will be held on April 10th at 6:30 p.m. Temple's campus is a host of an organization who has ideas worth spreading. Temple's Performing Arts Center will be the home for this year's TEDx Philadelphia event. Tickets sold out almost immediately. However, anyone with an internet connection can live stream the talks on March 28th, and several live streaming parties will be held around the city.
The term diamond is incorporated in many student organizations, teams, and clubs throughout the university. I went to find out where all of these diamonds came from. Diamond gems, and of course diamond dollars are only a few titles that you hear around Temple. Although the term diamond is far from rare at the university, many students do not know the history behind diamonds at Temple.
I don't think everything's diamond gems.
Definitely because of Diamond Street, I would say. That's what I always thought.
Because we got Diamond Street, that's what I don't know. What else?
Some students know more than others.
I think it was a speech, if I'm not mistaken. Something to do with fields of diamonds.
Russell Conwell, the founder of Temple University, delivered his speech, Acres of Diamonds, over 6,000 times. The speech was about the value of education, family, and community service.
And on the first day down the river, he told me the tradition concerning acres of diamonds.
Russell Conwell believed it was the duty of educated people to serve the less fortunate, and thus created Temple College.
That term is used because I think it conveys to everybody in one word the essential mission of Temple University.
Part of the Temple University mission statement says that Temple seeks to create new knowledge that improves the human condition and uplifts the human spirit.
It really speaks to the kind of mission that we serve. We serve everybody. We're here for anybody, and the university here is for the city of Philadelphia.
Temple University could be considered the diamond in Philadelphia's backyard. It's safe to say Russell Conwell's speech lives on in many ways around Temple's campus.
Coming up on Temple Update, plug in your headphones and listen up. Update's Allie Dixon tells us what's tucked in at the Tech Center.
Plus, bikes took over Temple, which turned the campus into a racetrack.
And Temple dining halls are providing all types of different meal options. Update's Desiree Gaines will tell you all about that.
A captain on the men's basketball team will be transferring at the end of the semester. I'll tell you who coming up at the Sports Desk.
With it being the first day of spring, will we be able to tuck away our winter jackets, or will the cold weather stick around? I'll let you know coming up in your 5-day forecast. Temple Update will be right back.
National Nutrition Month continues, and Temple Update's here to serve you the latest. Update's Desiree Gaines took a bite into a savory selection of snacks here at campus.
Temple Made is having the opportunity for unique dining experiences every day. Many on and off-campus options cater to whatever cravings someone could have. Most people can eat whatever they want to their heart's desire and savor delicious campus flavor. However, for some Temple students and faculty, campus cuisine can pose a challenge.
I have Crohn's, and my diet has to be no meat whatsoever because my body can't process it, as well as things that are as pure and non-processed as possible.
With the rising cost of on-campus living, people with special diets must have their needs met. The university had a sweet response.
We're always looking for new opportunities to serve exactly what the students want. Just recently, like I said, COSI and Morgan Hall offer a lot more healthy options. If you go to COSI, They have all the calorie counts up there, and you can find something that fits within whatever diet you're looking to achieve.
Morgan Hall and Cosi are some of the many options students have for vegan and vegetarian lifestyles.
Whether it's the calf or cozy, if there's something that I can adjust or add, I can just tell them and I can just ask.
You know, you could go to the diner at Morgan and get a veggie burger, which I did the other day with my lovely girlfriend, and it was wonderful. So overall, I think there are options on campus. Maybe they don't scream in your face, but you definitely just have to go find them, and they're definitely good.
People can venture out to Hillel, the Student Center, and Fresh Bites retail locations. You can even get an organic smoothie from Pearson McGonigal. For Temple Update, I'm Desiree Gaines.
Recyclemania made its way to the IBC, where students were able to exchange their disposable bottles for a reusable one. This is an effort throughout Temple's sustainability and student help. Recyclemania is a competition throughout colleges to see how many bottles can be saved from the street. The event started back on February 3rd and goes until March 29th.
Pull out your phone, tablet, or computer and tune into WHIP. Updates Aaliyah Dixon gives us an inside look into Temple's student-run radio station.
Can be found in WHIP Radio Station Studio, tucked away on the first floor of the Tech Center. WHIP Radio has opened many doors for students involved with the station and allows them to broadcast their talents on air.
I think with WHIP, we have all been given an opportunity and a platform to broadcast, and it's important to brand yourself.
WHIP has got me a lot in my life. It gives me a platform to talk 5 days a week doing a show. The station has done great for me personally, and it does great for many other people here that are involved with WHIP.
WHIP Radio is extremely diverse in its style, genres of music played on air, and the people that are involved with the radio station.
We play from R&B to underground hip-hop to new hip-hop to jazz. Pop music, definitely important for us at WHIP to have diversity.
Being on iHeartRadio is great for us, and it really has given us a great platform to get the publicity and the name and the brand of WHIP out there.
Many Temple students are aware of the various opportunities that WHIP radio station has to offer. Not only can students act as DJs, they can also be a part of the programming, advertising, and news departments.
I feel that any part of a radio station you learn from, so you can join any of our teams as an intern and learn, and I always say take the initiative and go above and beyond.
WHIP Radio encourages Temple students to get involved and experience the world of radio broadcasts, both in front of the mic and behind the scenes. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Aaliyah Dixon.
Comedian David Brenner, a favorite on The Tonight Show, has passed away at age 78. Brenner graduated with honors from Temple University, majoring in mass communication. He was inducted into the Broadcast Pioneers of Philadelphia Hall of Fame in 2003. Brenner worked steadily up to 2013 doing stand-up.
Still to come, see what cruised through Temple's campus, plus updates. Rebeccah Hendrickson will tell us what's going on at Temple's football team.
And what will this weather bring next? Melissa Steininger will have our 5-day forecast.
We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, we're excited to have you here at the Sports Desk. I'm Tommy Sladek. We have a lot to get through, so let's get going. The women's lacrosse team is back in action on Wednesday, but first, a star on the men's basketball team has decided to take his talent elsewhere next season. On Tuesday, Temple men's basketball player Anthony Lee has decided that he will be transferring from the university. Head coach Fran Dunphy released a statement saying, "I met with Anthony Lee and he has expressed an intent to pursue his option to utilize the NCAA graduate student exception rule and transfer to another school. Anthony has been a fine member of the Temple men's basketball family for over 4 years here, and we will support any decision he feels are in his and his family's best interest. We wish him well in the future." The 6'9" redshirt junior will have 1 year of eligibility left as a graduate student next season. Lee averaged 13.9 points per game last season and led the American Conference in rebounds, bringing down 8.6 boards per game. Temple University has been pushing to make sure all sports have state-of-the-art facilities. Rebeccah Hendrickson is live at Edberg Olson Hall with the latest project. Becca?
You can see behind me here at Edberg Olson Hall that Chodoff Field is under construction.
The university has been forced to resurface the turf due to these harsh winters. But with the decision to eliminate 5 other varsity sports, many are questioning the budget implications of this project.
A couple years ago, we had a very bad storm, and it actually lifted portions of the turf up and folded the cup system under and broke quite a few of them.
The field is used by 3 teams at Temple, football and men's and women's soccer. It has gotten to be in such bad condition the teams have avoided practicing on the south side of the field where the surface is uneven. A renovation of this size costs between $2 and $3 million.
Well, it's not about Temple affording to do it, it's just Temple has to do this. I know for a fact that we would never put our student athletes in danger or in a safety issue. This is the time to do it, and it's something that's been budgeted for over a year.
This comes as part of a push from the university to make sure all Temple sports have access to state-of-the-art facilities. Now, insufficient facilities were listed as a reason for eliminating programs back in December. Among the programs cut is men's gymnastics, and freshman gymnast Jacob Welsh said he's confused by the decision.
I just feel confused that they will pour money into a sport while they can't save a sport that has one of the highest GPA for the past 3 years, and they can self-fund.
According to the U.S. Department of Education, Temple breaks even on its $13 million football budget. Reports show the entire athletic department loses $7 million a year, mostly driven by the cost of facilities, which includes spending $1.6 million to rent Lincoln Financial Field.
The project is expected to be completed in late June in time for summer practices. Until then, Temple football will spend their spring in 6 different locations, including Giese Field, the Pavilion, and Camden High School, which recently just got new AstroTurf. Reporting live for Temple Update from Edberg Olson Hall today, I'm Becca Hendrickson.
On a rainy Wednesday afternoon, the Lady Owls hosted the Hofstra Pride at Giese Field. Hofstra goalie Kelsey Gregerson was a stone wall before Megan Pinkerton drills this one upper 90 to get the team back on pace. Pinkerton's goal helped send the Owls to double overtime where they came out victorious 9-8. To stay up to date with all things Temple Athletics, including where Anthony Lee will be taking his talent next season, be sure to follow us on TempleUpdate.com and Twitter at TU_SportsDesk, guys.
Let's switch gears. Drexel, UPenn, Villanova, and NYU took to Temple's campus for the annual Philly Flyer bike race. Updates Amara Turay cruised through campus to see what it was all about.
It was a great weekend for biking in Philadelphia with the annual Philly Flyer Campus Criterium Bicycle Race on Sunday, sponsored by the Eastern Collegiate Cycling Conference, along with the Office of Sustainability, and Bike Temple, who provided refreshments and information throughout the event. Each race followed a particular schedule for the racers to ride, with the starting and finishing points both being in front of the bell tower at North 13th Street. The route of the race goes through Diamond, North 10th, and West Montgomery Streets in the time limit allotted. There were many different schools from the local area as well as the region that were in full attendance for the festivities.
Races like this weren't really on my agenda actually. I'm a mountain biker, so last weekend was the first time I ever got into a road race. But I did really well last weekend, had a great time, had a great showing, had a lot more fun than I thought I would, so that's what's pretty cool about a series like the ECCC. It's open to people that are just starting and we're not good time.
Today's event marks the end of a series of races that have happened this weekend, with the first one being held at Fairmount Park. Today's race consisted of college and high school students participating for a grand prize. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Amara Turay.
Still to come on Temple Update, today marks the first official day of spring, but is it really here?
Updates Melissa Steininger will have the latest on the upcoming weather and your 5-day forecast. Temple Update, we'll be right back.
Temple University is celebrating an anniversary on the other side of the globe. Temple Update's Adam Glazer is in Tokyo with the story.
March 14th saw the Beasley School of Law's TUJ branch celebrating their 20th anniversary. TUJ's law program is unlike any other. The program's director, Professor Finbar McCarthy, explains why.
We are the only study abroad program in the non-English speaking world. We are the only one. So it's not just available to Temple students, it's available to everybody at an American law school.
Additionally, TUJ law student Yasan Phillips explains how the program presents a valuable cross-cultural experience.
It will broaden your perspective because you will have a chance to take classes with students from possibly other countries. I mean, I have a Russian student in my class and I learn about the legal system in Russia.
The anniversary celebration was marked by visits from Temple's main campus faculty, including Beasley School of Law Dean Joanne Epps.
It's really significant that Temple University made a commitment to this country 32 years ago. The law program made a commitment to this country 20 years ago, and I'm really proud that we're able to celebrate this passage of time and to rededicate our commitment to legal education in Japan.
On the 14th, the day of the actual anniversary, 4 paneled lecture and question and answer discussions were held at the Meada Hall campus and were open to the public. The lectures were done by visiting professors from the Philadelphia campus, and the topics included intellectual property law, cyber law, antitrust, and human rights and development.
We love welcoming Japanese LLM students to main campus and sending our students here to Tokyo. And what I hope it means for TUJ is a continued connection both to high-quality legal education as well as to the home institution in Philadelphia.
Reporting for Temple Update at the Meada Hall campus, I'm Adam Glazer.
Today may be the first day of spring, but the recent weather hasn't been exactly warming us up to the season.
Well, hopefully this weather will turn around. Let's go to Melissa Steininger to see what to expect for the weekend weather. Melissa?
Well, as I said earlier, for the first day of spring today, we will be seeing a high of 54 with mostly sunny skies throughout the day. This springtime feeling will stick around as temperatures will warm up again on Friday, bringing us lots of sunshine and a high of 54. Temperatures will drop back down to 41 at night. On Saturday, it'll be the warmest day of the week with a high of 63. But unfortunately, we are expecting some rain throughout the day, and we'll be seeing a low of only 35, which means you can finally not have to worry about anything freezing overnight. Isn't that nice? The rain won't stick around long as Sunday is back to partly sunny skies and a high of 48. Be ready for temperatures to drop down to pretty low 30 degrees overnight, and for Monday, temperatures are back to being a little bit chillier with a high of 41. Luckily, there'll be a lot of sun that may take the bite out of the air. And for Tuesday, we may be seeing some snow. Yes, snow. We all have been hoping that spring was finally here and we would be done with snow, but there's a chance we will see some showers throughout the day. It isn't likely we'll see any accumulation on the ground, but with a high only in the 30s on Tuesday, it'll be feeling more like winter. So the springtime feeling will stick around for a little bit, but for all your weather updates, you can stick around and follow TU_WeatherWatch with all your weather updates. Seth and Jade, back to you.
That's all for Temple Update. For more news and information, check us out at templeupdate.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Just search Temple Update.
You can also watch us live on templetv.net, Comcast Channel 50, and Verizon Fios Channel 45. For Seth Wozniak and the rest of the Update team, I'm Jade Franks. We'll see you soon.